Good morning, everybody. Finally, so I'm finally having some time to do the video about my top picks at Art Basel. I actually started shooting it last Wednesday, but it got crazy. My phone died, and then I got a call and got super distracted. And eventually, decided I ran out of time to do it. But this Saturday, it's morning. It's absolutely beautiful here in Hong Kong. It's pretty hot outside, but it's a gorgeous day. I think you guys can see how bright it is because I have windows on both sides, and it's absolutely stunning. The day today. And yeah, I think as I promised, I wanted to do my video about my top picks. It's going to be on a very informal way because I realize I'm a very bad producer. I didn't take photos of the name of the works and the tags and everything, so I missed that. And I really didn't have the time when I was at the fair. The fair was super busy, going up and down, meeting people. Just to before I introduce that, like the atmosphere at Art Basel this year was just fantastic. Like, seeing everybody there, how much appetite there is for art. That is something that really struck my mind. Seeing so many new people getting into art, exploring art, asking questions, buying, of course. I really like the fact that the gallery decided to start representing more Hong Kong artists. I think Hong Kong, in my opinion, is going through a tremendous cultural shift, if you can put it that way. And artists are exploring that, are expressing their feelings about it, and not necessarily political, but also psychological. And these expressions are coming out. Hong Kong is, I mean, people that have lived here, it's an incredible city that is so vibrant and is so rich in culture. And so much has happened in this city, and so much is going to happen. And you can see the richness, especially for younger collectors, that those all from the anxieties to the expressions to everything is coming out. They're not letting anything in. I saw fantastic shows around Hong Kong. Probably you guys have read about the parallel spaces that they're opening in Hong Kong and the different initiatives. The New York Times pick up a beautiful story, something that I'm quite happy because I got involved about that, the story of independent spaces trying new things, not necessarily giving them a space, but the story about the medical insurance. I think I put it on my previous video, but I was pretty happy to see the New York Times picking on that story. And yeah, I mean, there's so much creativity from everybody. I'm loving the fact that you see all the landlords in Hong Kong where they have these idle shops and spaces of real estate, and they're giving them for these pop-up shows, and then you have like institutions like Hong Kong Wall doing the graffitis and getting the trucks, and it's just amazing. I have to say, Hong Kong today, with all these problems and everything, it's vibrant. It feels amazing, and the fair show that it was just on, really, seriously. Art Central did a fantastic exhibition with younger collectors and with younger galleries and younger artists. I think it was crowded, it was packed, it was appetite. I did the talk at Art Central with Yuri, David, and Queenie, and we had fun. We were, I don't know how many people were there. It was like about 100 people, probably less. I don't know. Maybe it was very distracting, so I don't know precisely, but I do remember seeing a lot of people listening to the talk and asking questions. What I like about the talk was how engaging it was. People were really engaging, pretty engaged on the narratives that we were telling, even though some people said that they were looking for something more concrete, because I mean, a lot of people, especially when they are new, they're very unsure. They just want to kind of like flip the market, and they think that our market is like a stock market that you just buy one artist and you make money next tomorrow. but you realize, and I think we insisted because I mean, people, for example, like Queenie, that she has an institution. They and when her or all of us, we say that we do this because of the love of art, because of the importance of telling artistic narratives. We really mean it. We really mean it. Is that the value of art is on that impulse to explore the unknown, to create out of the void, to figure out what's going on. And you can see that, for example, in Hong Kong artists, with all the situation that is happening, to really figure out what's going on, and express it in very creative ways. So I think the talk was very well received, and I was happy to see so many, especially new people, picking up that narrative and finding that it was resonating with them. So it was great fair. It was a fantastic fair. I loved it. And it tells me that the future of Hong Kong as an art hub is there. I mean, Hong Kong is here to stay, for many reasons: economical, affluence, but also cultural. Hong Kong is here to stay, and people are, on the recent article that ArtNet published about me, they put that quote that I insist on, that yeah, Hong Kong is intellectually affluent. No questions, no doubt about that. When you have a city that it can speak naturally 3 languages across the entire population, that can navigate so well between the East and the West, that understands, that is so politically aware because it's dealing with the situation right now. That is richness. This is something that is so valuable. It's such an asset, especially when you have situations like this. That obviously that makes it extremely open-minded and tolerant. So I'm very, very positive of the future of Hong Kong. Is going to be challenging because we're going through an identity shift, no different that the East and West German happened during the fall of the Berlin Wall. You can watch Goodbye Lenin to get a good reference of what is going on. But Hong Kong certainly has that collective intelligence. So super happy, and I saw that at the fair. I saw what I saw in the fair was beyond people. I saw social intelligence, besides people observing social distancing. People wanted to participate in very important ways, and they did it fantastically. Art Basel, the whole organization, Art Central, everybody. I think they did a fantastic job. So kudos to that. But yeah, let's go back to the works. The reason I think these are my top picks, and I will express them in a certain order, but not necessarily like this one is the best than the other one. Not necessarily. I think they'll have different narratives. So what I'm going to do is, because indeed I forgot to tag the names, so I'm going to express the work, and I'm going to tell why I think this work is relevant from my own personal perspective. So I want to tell my particular angle, how I approach art, right? And how when I look at art and I decide to acquire works, I will tell you why I like them. Not only when I acquire them, because I do work with friends and people that are also sourcing works, and I try to explain, give them my opinion if this work has certain contextual relevance or not. So yeah, let's do this. Hold on, my phone died. So